Hello, everybody. My name is Mike the Missile Budzine, driver of the number 524 GB Restoration and Repair Super Dime and setup builder for the iRacing Super Late Model series. So, the big news of this weekend, of course, is the April Fool's announcement that iRacing is working on dirt cars and dirt racing. And the even bigger news, the April Fool's joke itself, was that everyone assumed it was an April Fool's joke and that iRacing actually is building dirt tracks. They started off, they released this kind of goofy little video. It looked like a neat promo, but I mean, it was on April Fool's Day, so everyone was, super suspect about it. Showed a lot of cool footage of, dirt late models and sprint cars and outlaws and stuff like that. Pictures of laser scan point clouds of a dirt late model, renders of a mesh of a dirt late model, stuff like that, production. I don't know, everyone just felt it was, just a little bit sketchy. And then on top of that, you get this goofy thing. You got, developers out, sampling the track and dripping water on it. It just all looked, really hokey. But then as the weekend went on, everyone started to think those point clouds look real. That gray box render of the dirt late model looked real. It looked like something iRacing would produce. It looks like, teasers of stuff that we've gotten in the past. Picture from one of the devs tweeted out. It was another image of laser scan cloud of a global rallycross car. Finally, just after I get home from work today, I start looking around on Facebook and stuff. It finally comes out. They've signed a license with Eldora Speedway, and iRacing's next big endeavor after 24-hour races with driver swaps and the whole dynamic environment of weather and tracks and stuff like that, and the massive, massive project that was the Nürburgring to get that completed. Their next big undertaking is going to be dirt racing. So the reason I'm making this video, I mean, I love racing in just about every single form there is, except for drifting. I mean, it's fun, but it's a pet trick. I grew up around short track racing. Of all different kinds of asphalt, pavement. Slinger Speedway is just a couple hours up the road from me. We used to have Lake Geneva Speedway, that would have been 15-20 minutes away from my apartment right here. But really where I got my education on racing, where I was brought up around race cars, where I learned pretty much everything I know about building race cars, driving race cars, race car setup, race car engineering, all that stuff, came from dirt. That's where I come from. And, nowadays, outside of iRacing, I'm a huge fan of off-road racing out on the West Coast, short course racing, desert racing, even, getting into, rock crawling and rock racing, stuff like that with, like, King of the Hammers. In real life, when I'm not racing on iRacing, I'm racing RC short course trucks. You guys probably all seen the pictures that I have in my signature on the forums. I've been racing RC short course trucks off-road, outdoors, in the dirt, in the clay, in grass for the past 15 years now, actually. This will be 15, if my math serves me right. I'm nothing at all against asphalt racing. It's great. I love it. I got to pit crew for Conrad Morgan, very well-known name in pavement super late model circles in this area. That was a huge experience, and I say it every opportunity I get. I can't thank those guys enough for letting the little GoPro that I'm recording this with for you guys right now ride along on the passenger side B-pillar of his car. You can check that out. But really, what it all boils down to is dirt racing is where I came from. And way back when we first got the super late model for iRacing, I mean, I even said, coming from doing setup building from the late model stock car, the old Chevy Monte Carlo SS, my plan is that I devote the first couple of seasons of the super late model to just building setups for that car, and then I would go back, catch up with the late model stock car, and I'd run both cars. that just never really happened. I just didn't have the time, just wasn't able to, commit enough effort towards that. But racing and building setups for the super late model has been an awesome experience. I'm glad to get all the feedback and support from you guys. It's always cool getting being out in an open practice session and getting somebody to come up over voice chat and bounce questions off of me, stuff like that. It's just been a lot of fun and a great experience, and I've met a lot of people and had a lot of awesome races with you guys all throughout the past bunch of seasons ever since we first got the super late model on the service. That all said, though, with this announcement of dirt racing, I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at this dirt late model that they are currently developing. What I think is going to end up happening is I'm probably going to end up migrating over to that car and building setups for it. Which means that I will probably be getting out of the business of building setups for the pavement super late model. I mean, I just don't really see how history is not going to repeat itself, honestly, with the kind of schedule that I have with work and RC racing and other stuff. I just really don't think I can devote that kind of time to it. And that's why I'm making this video, because I know dirt racing is still a ways out yet, but I wanted to make this video just to tell you guys, not that, once we get dirt racing, that I just all of a sudden blindside you. Hey, this is going to be my last, season racing super late models. I'll see you guys over on the dirt side. I didn't want to do that to you guys. I'm still planning on making setups. I'm still planning on racing every week, as often as I do anyway. Although this week is South Boston, so you might see me a bunch. But I just wanted to let you guys know that my full time doing setup building for the super late model, it's probably going to be coming to an end. That's not to say you'll never see me in the super late model again. I'm sure that there's all these short track racing leagues on iRacing that are putting out these cool races. I've always wanted to do one. It's never quite worked out. I've never had enough advance notice that one's coming up, or I haven't had a setup ready to go for it, or anything that I could do in time. It's just I've always seen guys putting on these awesome big 200 lapper super late model events with heat races and qualifying and stuff like that. It sounds like a lot of fun. It's just something I've never been able to sit down and really work towards. I'm not saying you guys will never see me in the pavement super late model again. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm probably going to end up focusing most, if not all, of my time and attention on the dirt late model when it comes. Just one more thing on the roadside, the guys that know me for V8 Supercars Americas, because I'll probably be posting this both on my super late model setup thread, and it'll probably end up on my Facebook page. I can't imagine I won't post it there. I can already kind of see where iRacing's going with the two cars that they revealed, the dirt late model and the Global Rallycross car. That if they're going to have a dirt oval side, well, they're also going to have a dirt road course side. And to be honest, I love rally racing. I love rallycross, but I just don't quite have the passion for it that I do for, big short course off-road racing with, big, huge horsepower and live axles and stupid amounts of wheel travel and big fiberglass, truck bodies. I don't know, if it's a redneck thing or what, but I don't know. Like I said, I really enjoy watching rally racing on TV, and I think it's an awesome sport. The guys that do it are just out of this world when it comes to car control, but I don't know, it's just not something that I could really see myself getting into. Only possible exception, and this is just completely me, don't take this out of context that, this is that I have some insider information that this is what iRacing is working on. I have no clue. This is just a scenario that I'm proposing in my head, that if maybe the next thing that they reveal, they've been surprising us with a lot of stuff this weekend, if maybe the next thing out of the pipe is, I don't know, one of Robbie Gordon's stadium super trucks. Again, not that I know anything. I don't. This is just something that I'm speculating, but then I might have to make a couple of really tough career decisions as far as iRacing goes. Until that news comes up, I think I'll pretty much just be sticking to the Dirt Late model on the oval side, and Viet Supercars Americas guys, you're stuck with me. Sorry. So I guess in closing, I just want to say, first of all, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for hearing me out. And I'm still looking forward to racing with you guys for the next couple of seasons, building setups, helping you guys out, and just keep going with just the awesome racing that we have in this series. It's great to see the cars starting to pick back up again, and I'm really going to miss it when I have to park it for full time. It's going to be great going into the Dirt Late model. I know it because it's a like I said, it's a discipline that I'm very, very intimate with. But at the same time, I've fallen in love with this car. It's a great car to race, and I'm really going to miss it when I have to leave. So, otherwise, until next time, I will see you guys out on the track. Have fun, race safe out there, and remember, don't fix your car setup, fix your attitude.